Janette Manrara revealed Strictly judge Craig Revel Horwood used to be more than just a friend to her and husband Alja Scourgenets, as he was once their landlord as well. Janette Manrara, 37, revealed she and her husband Aljas Scourgenets, 31, used to rent their Strictly Come Dancing co-star Craig Revel Horwood's flat while they were looking for a new place to live in London. The former professional dancer admitted they were both really lucky to have him as a landlord. In a recent interview, Janette, who will return to the show as the new host of It Takes Two, explained how the prospect came about. Aljas and I were looking for a new place to live in London, she said. Over a conversation on the Strictly tour we were chatting about it with Craig and he said, "Well, I'm looking for someone to rent out my place." We rented his flat between Camden and West Hampstead for about 2 years, and he popped in all the time. She went on to describe Craig as a person with the biggest heart, despite how he comes across on camera to viewers watching the BBC show at home. The dancer beamed, "He is just the nicest, loveliest, kindest person. I know he's Mr. Nasty on camera, but off camera he has the biggest heart." We were really lucky to have him as a landlord. The interesting fact comes only weeks ahead of the 16th series, which will return to our screens later this year. Earlier this week, the first 4 celebrity contestants were revealed, and it has left fans eager to know who else will be making a splash on the dance floor this season. Tom Fletcher, AJ Adudu and Robert Webb were announced as the first 2021 contestants on Wednesday. And 2012 Bake Off winner John Waite was confirmed as the 4th on Thursday morning. He told Matt Lucas on BBC Radio 2 it was an honor to take part and will be following in the footsteps of last year's boxer Nicola Adams, who was the first to have a same-sex partner. He described the partnership as a great step forward in representation and inclusion. When they asked me if I'd be interested, I just bit their hand off because I thought, to do that and represent the LGBTQ+ community is one thing, but also just to see 2 men or 2 women dancing together, it's not necessarily about sexuality, it's just about intimacy and respect, he said. And I think that's going to be such a great thing in our culture, where men are sort of conditioned not to open up and not to be emotional. I think it might help to combat that. So I'm excited on so many levels to be doing the first all-male partnership. John added, "I don't think it's quite sunk in yet and I don't think it will until I find out who I'm actually dancing with." McFly star Tom revealed on the One Show on Wednesday evening that he was incredibly excited but also totally terrified to do Strictly. "My kids were excited too until I started showing them my best dad dancing in the kitchen," he said.
I'm not sure how far they'll get me in the competition, but I can't wait to add some new moves to my embarrassing dad dancing repertoire.
AJ exclaimed she was beyond chuffed to be offered the chance to do the show, adding, "I absolutely love the show and am fully committed to making the most of every second of the Strictly experience. Bring it on." And Robert said, "It's a big, generous, joyful show and I can't wait to get packed into a spandex onesie and fired from a glitter cannon directly at Claudia Winkleman."